Well, as we've been reporting, the Air Force and the Biden administration have yet to announce a permanent location for U.S. Space Command. Redstone Arsenal was selected by the Air Force in 2021 as the preferred site, pending a final announcement, which still hasn't come.
Space Command is currently based in Colorado Springs, and the past few months have seen a push by Colorado's lawmakers to keep the command there. Alabama's political leaders, meanwhile, have been pushing back, and now North Alabama Congressman Robert Aderholt and Congressman Mike Rogers are moving to cut off some military construction funding until a decision is announced.
And as you may know, Rogers chairs the House Armed Services Committee, and Aderholt is a key member of the House Appropriations Committee. News 19 Chief Investigative Reporter Brian Lawson joins us now in the studio with more. And Brian, where do things stand right now?
It's an interesting time. The congressmen are using the power of the purse. Monday, in what's called the chairman's mark of the National Defense Authorization Act, which is the annual defense policy bill, language is included that would limit funds used to construct or modify Space Command HQ operations until a final headquarters decision is made. And Congressman Aderholt today made a similar move in a defense construction bill.
Now more than ever, the establishment of a permanent Space Command headquarters remains vital to our national security. And the language that is included in this bill incentivizes the Secretary of the Air Force to determine the permanent headquarters and the location as quickly as possible. And I would urge the department to initiate its basing decision to move the headquarters to its preferred permanent location as soon as possible.
Now, Alabama elected officials have expressed concern that the Air Force has allowed more construction and leases for expansion of Space Command properties in Colorado. The measures by the two congressmen aim to stop that. Top Air Force officials have also signaled that a decision on this could come soon. Now, Congressman Rogers' mark on the National Defense Authorization Act includes this language, quote, "This section would limit the use of funds to construct or modify facilities for temporary or permanent use by U.S. Space Command for headquarter operations until the Secretary of the Air Force delivers a report on the selection of a permanent location to the Congressional Defense Committees." It goes on and says this section would also limit the availability of funds made available to the Secretary of the Air Force for travel expenditures until delivery of the report. The next move appears to be up to the Air Force. Jerry, Christine.